Hey everybody, Raphael Valentino here with a super exciting tutorial on how to create that little reverb intro that I make on most of my tracks. Whether it doesn't really apply to any sort of genre. It's just if you have some sort of track that's coming in a little too harsh, um, either it's usually a vocal that I use or some sort of bass line or a lead synth, and you want to just lead into that. That's when I would use this technique dominantly. And like I said, I mostly use it for vocals. And in this case, I have a bass loop that sounds a little something like this. So that's a little harsh, and I think that we can create a little tail that goes into this. So the first step is to create a blank audio track right down here, and the input of this is going to be whatever track that we're trying to lead into. So in this case, it's let's rename this bass loop 1. So bass loop 1. So in this case, we just created 7 audio. So this is going to be our reverb intro, and we're gonna set the input of this to our bass loop. Now, this is gonna be completely dry. There's no effects on this. Now, this is gonna need a reverb. So I have one. If you don't, just go ahead and drag one in. I have the wet dry set to about 44. 44. Let's make it 50. And the secret here is to make the decay time anything between 7 and 9 seconds. Just to, you can play around with it. I mean, this isn't a rule. This is just what I do. So making it 7.15, we're going to take the first note, first section, whatever you have. If it's an a cappella, first key or note that he or she is singing, you're going to go ahead and copy this, drag it over to a nice clean area that you have, and paste it. And then when you paste it, you're going to be left with something that sounds like this. Let's solo the bass loop. Alright, good. So that's got a nice long tail on it, and this is basically set to record whatever this hears. So we're going to start it here. We're going to arm this new track that we created, and then we're just going to record. Alright, good. Now, cleaning this up, basically what we're left with is something that sounds like this. So what we're going to do to lead into that is we're going to double click, and we go down here to the sample, and we have edit, save, and reverse. What we're going to do is reverse, and now we have something that sounds like this. Good. So it's coming in a little low. Let's make the volume a little higher. Let's take this, drag it to the beginning of our bass loop, and then we're going to go ahead and change the decay time of the bass loop, what we had it, which was around 1.22, I believe. Close enough. We're going to delete this, just lingering there. And now, let's hear what it sounds like. Good. Loud enough. Unsolo that. And now the track. So that's basically how you take something, whether it's a vocal, bass loop, synth, whatever you have, and you create a little lead-in using reverb. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments, and I will see you next time.